Some jeans have legs that twist in the same direction because the fabric pulls in the direction that it shrinks. You can see some jeans come where they twist to the front like this one, and this one twists this way to the back. Jeans don't always measure, just because they come from the factory, they don't always measure the same. I pre-marked these because this jean 32-inch inseam, so we measure 23. 33 measures here on this leg, here on this leg. So that means these two legs are not even. We measure from the center of the stitch, which is the natural center point when you're wearing the jeans. So I'm going to measure both from the seam and from the middle of the stitch. So from the middle of the stitch, you want to go down the shape of the jean, not following the inseam. If the jean is twisted, you want to keep the same distance, or you want to follow the natural shape of the jeans when you're measuring the inseam. So this jean should be going to be a 32 inseam, so we want to measure 33. And we do it a few times just to make sure we don't make any mistakes. So 33 is right here on this one. This leg measures 34 and 5/8, right? Now this time we're going to measure from the seam, just so we get both measurements. Gonna come down just to find the length of the jean. 34 1/4, right? And we're gonna follow the natural shape of the leg down. So 33 is here. That's where we're gonna cut it. This one measures 34. Yeah, still a little more, about 34 and 1/16. The inseams aren't equal as it is. We got our mark for 33 inches, measuring from the center point of the seam. 95% of the time, the line is still going to be straight, even if the jean is twisting. We either use ruler like this, we use this because it's longer, or you can use like a square. We prefer the square ruler, and we will mark it across. All right, so we're going to assume this is square. I'm going to cut. Now, you want to check this. On this one, you can see our cut line a little more from the edge than over here. So we're also going to double check this. Yeah, so this is the line. Yeah, you can't really trust that the lines are going to be even. This is 1 3/8, 1 3/8. So this line is pretty good. The way we check this is it should be even all the way around. If we lay the jeans flat, these two should be even, and they're pretty close. I would say that they're even, and that's how you check to make sure that you have a perfectly square line going straight across. All right, so now we're gonna kind of compare, make sure that they're even. Fold about the same distance. Oh, this should be even up here. Crotch should be centered. But you see how much difference it is in the jeans. When they come from the factory, you have a tailor that when you take off 2 inches, you say take off 2 inches. This could be happening in your 2 inches, and you can get uneven legs. It's better to measure the inseam length of both legs to make sure that they're right. And that's how you measure a jean with a twisted leg.